Behind every major breakthrough in artificial intelligence today, there is one critical element: chips. Whether you're talking to ChatGPT or using an image generator, every digital brain runs on silicon. AI does not live in the cloud, it lives inside GPUs, processors capable of performing trillions of calculations every second. And the biggest enabler behind this new digital era is one company: Nvidia. A company that began with gaming chips and today powers the global AI boom. But this story is not just about technology. This is a story of financial precision, disciplined reinvestment, and visionary leadership. So let's understand, behind the AI hype, the CFO moves that built a $5 trillion company. Everyone knows Nvidia for its GPUs, but very few understand how the company turned its financial strategy into a competitive weapon. When markets collapsed, Nvidia protected its cash flows like a fortress. And when the AI revolution began, the company was ready, with capital and conviction. To understand this journey, we must go back to where it all began. The year was 1993. Inside Denny's Diner in San Jose, a young engineer named Jensen Huang was sketching ideas on a napkin with two partners. The idea was simple yet radical: to build chips that could simulate, visualize, and eventually think. At that time, the semiconductor industry was dominated by Intel and AMD. Nvidia had no brand, no capital, only a daring idea. After multiple failures, Nvidia launched the Riva series in the late 1990s. And in 1999 came GeForce 256, the world's first GPU. The world called it a graphics card, but Jensen saw the future of computing, a processor that would one day power artificial intelligence. From day one, Nvidia followed a single principle: relentless reinvestment. While other companies chased short-term profits, Nvidia reinvested every dollar into future architecture. By 2025, the company spends $10 billion on research and development annually, among the largest R&D budgets in the semiconductor industry. But the most impactful move came in 2006. CUDA. CUDA allowed developers to use GPUs for general-purpose computing. This transformed Nvidia from a hardware company into an ecosystem powerhouse. Developers became locked into CUDA, creating an unbreakable moat for Nvidia. Behind Jensen Huang's vision stands another critical leader: Colette Kress, Nvidia's CFO since 2013. Coming from Cisco, Kress restructured Nvidia's finances with stability and discipline. She shifted focus away from cyclical gaming revenues toward AI and data center infrastructure. Under her leadership, gross margins climbed into the mid-70% range. Debt remained under $10 billion, and cash and marketable securities approached $30 billion. Her biggest strategic move was the $6.9 billion Mellanox acquisition in 2020. This gave Nvidia control over both AI computation and high-speed data networking. In simple terms, Nvidia did not just process data anymore, it controlled its movement. When ChatGPT brought AI into the global mainstream in 2022, Nvidia was fully prepared. The company already had Tensor cores, DGX servers, and a mature CUDA ecosystem. While the AI demand exploded, Nvidia did one thing: scaled. Between 2022 and 2025, Nvidia's data center revenues jumped from just over $10 billion to nearly $90 billion. OpenAI, Google, Meta, and Amazon all trained their AI models on Nvidia hardware. While the world was building AI models, Nvidia was selling the infrastructure behind them. And this became Nvidia's most profitable business. Nvidia's success was not just luck, it was financial architecture. Jensen Huang and Colette Kress turned Nvidia into a hybrid institution, a technology innovator, and a disciplined capital allocator. Stock splits were timed at sentiment peaks. Buybacks were strategic, boosting earnings per share. Acquisitions were surgical, only where strategic control mattered. By 2025, Nvidia crossed over $130 billion in revenues, generated $60 billion in free cash flows, and operated at operating margins approaching 65%. This no longer looked like a semiconductor company. It looked like a high-margin compounding machine. Today, Nvidia's GPUs are not just hardware. They are the power grid of artificial intelligence. Tesla's autonomous vehicles, AWS AI clusters, and OpenAI's training servers all run on Nvidia silicon. Because of CUDA, developers cannot easily migrate to other platforms. Nvidia's control is not just limited to market share. It has created dependency. This is not just dominance. This is the foundation on which the AI economy operates. Jensen Huang once said, "We bet the company not once but many times. And every bet was backed by vision and financial precision." Nvidia's $5 trillion story is not just AI hype. It is a discipline-driven transformation. Every AI model, every digital brain runs inside a GPU. And behind that GPU is a company that turns silicon into an engine of innovation. Nvidia. Behind the AI hype, beyond the numbers. If you enjoyed watching this video, hit like, share, and subscribe for more such content.